behind this. Well, the pop and the spray and the attempt as the crouch crawl comes through from Blur. He's looking to try and apply some pressure secretly on the side. Sees some pings, but doesn't shoot and act upon them. Wants to try and go through the gap that's already been open. There's the spray and the pre-fire. Would have seen the edge and the echelon of the shield, the hold on Shower, but it's Doki that actually drives his way through. Shinka is able to take saves back with a great take across the long angle onto Logi. But here, how can they get a good handle on drones in 30 seconds when NaVi are still steadily collecting themselves and collaborating all across the space here?
P4 playing close to the gym window. Shinka right across the hallway as well. The plant in the meantime is going down and need to make an attempt to try and stop it now. Shinka pushing in. The plant has been cancelled. P4 managed to pick up that double kill. Now he's going to get pressure, but the frost mat will be able to shut him down. It's P4, the last man alive right now. Will punch the hatch to try and go for the grand escape. There's only 2 seconds left, and Doki needs to go for the plant. He can just go up and collect the quad kill. P4 should know where he is. Will get it as well. And that is going to be that final kill. And somehow Vitality are able to walk away with the win.
He's distracted by some of the other pressure that's coming through, because otherwise, you know, Vitality, they will quickly react and swing. The pings are coming through. Secretly wants to see if he can get an angle as they go for the swing, but he knows if he takes a step further forward, the Banshee's going to start to scream, and they'll instantly try and close down. And there's too many angles and too many eyes and ideas of how they can shut it down. The EMP will give them that little momentary burst, and they're going to come through with a bit of a burst of speed. It's Nath over the shoulder, gets one and gets the spray, gets behind the second box and goes for the plant. This creep up the quad wall could be monumental if they don't quite see it come through, but they get the plant off, and now they've got the cover back. P4, one more, but it's a 3 versus 3 with Cactus down, and P4 gets a second here. He's looking for a third right now. There's a big range coming from secretly on the far side, deep in Oil Pit. He gets in a fight with Rise, but Rise is the one that leads himself close. The swing round, 20 seconds, and a skeleton key is what he's trying to build here, waiting for the audio of the long arm. They have the cover, they have the swing. He's going to have to make a move now, but he cannot quite make it right. Look at all of those Vitality bodies.
Choke point. There's still 65 seconds left on the clock, though. It's plenty of time. There's also a bit of pressure coming down from, of course, right now here on the wall, which I believe one of them is going to be opened up. The other one gets tricked. Rise will be able to get the entry frag. That is secretly gone. Smoke canisters are being popped as well to try and slow them down, and P4 will be able to strike himself as well.
P4 is having an absolute screamer of an opening to this map so far. He is really dedicated into killing as many NaVi players as possible, but so is Nath. He's able to drive his way in yet again. He's able to get that first body for NaVi here as the push starts to come through. He's in a bit of a tight spot here. Desperately needs some support to come through from Blur or Saves, who are trying to stack themselves up, sticking the plant. In the meantime, as Shinka and Cactus creep their way back up, Bibu goes wide, gets Saves, gets another one, and it's Shinka to lock it off for Vitality. Another round goes their way. A swing and a pick, the same way that we've seen Vitality act over the past couple of rounds. They acted. They drove themselves through. The early canister over the top doesn't quite save the life of Bibu as that smoke is trying to hold on. P4 in the meantime gets secretly. Doki wants to hop over, doesn't want to quite get the angle, and look at the hole just on the left. Rise is waiting for this body to drift in a little bit closer than they otherwise might be, but the concern is coming out from the door side itself as everything is coming in a little bit concussed.
Now Doki will be aware of the man on the table and is quickly trying to find an angle as the feet are being shot out. P4 comes up and takes the kill. The man is absolutely on fire as Rise finally goes down at Shinka to provide the cover. It's an active 2 or 1-on-3 situation as P4 just swings by the window. The drive-bys of Vitality are absolutely destroying NaVi. And it's only up to Saves now in an active 1v3. Secures the kill onto Rise. That's a start at least to this clutch, but still a minute left.
With those frost mats, the play around the Logi side, but an Aruni gate and a shotgun not much further away on the other side of it. There's a pre-fire. It comes onto the side here with a handful of seconds. They're waiting to see if they can get an exit and a little bit of a punishment, but it's all theirs. P4, I believe, is currently 11-1.
Meantime, push from the main stairs coming through. Blur still on the kitchen hatch here, hoping to pick one up, finding a head. onto one of these players who, of course, will be looking out for a drop themselves as well. 14 seconds left. P4 is getting hit in the meantime. Bbu comes in from the side, spots the second player down the main stairs. He's not going to be able to pick up that kill. 2v4. Saves is now in a very sticky situation here with the diffuser. He needs to enter the side. There's not much time left. Blur will be able to open it up, however. The plant's going down in the meantime, but the cover drops, and there we go. They finish the kill. They're not going to take the risk.
Outside of that, so they're going to sort of wait for the push to come through, but they're more than happy to meet them as the metric starts to bring itself together, with Rise still in control of at least one side. It's Saves that is trying to isolate that body. In the meantime, it would have to be a crawl hole.
Rise has the perfect opportunity here of shutting down whatever comes in. Gets one kill. Shinka will be able to pick up one as well, and Cactus follows it up. It's only left to the two men on NaVi. One on the window, one on the plateau. Saves moves in, needs to get this Banshee, needs to get the diffuser and start planting right now, as there is going to be another kill. Shinka, the last man left, he needs to push. There's no time. Spots him out, gets the kill. It's 6-0 for Vitality.
A bit of land that they've otherwise held has started to fall away. Nath also has the 3 canisters and the shield put to the top of red, so they can buy the time if they want. Saves wants to go on a rotate, and that's Shinka's job to make sure that he cannot, as Bbu goes to stick it in the close corners. They're aware, but it might be a little bit too late as he sticks it. He gets the diffuser down, and he's able to, just caught at the very end of that. Another bit of a pickup, but in a post-plant situation, it takes plays like that by Nath to drive NaVi a little bit closer. Rise has the long angle, has the pings on a double push, but can't shoot in 2 places at once. NaVi will not be 7-0. Creeping down towards blue to see if they can find anybody behind the generator box, but NaVi's not overextending their hand right now. You look at the health of Doki, that's now exceptionally suffered, but so is P4. So it's seemingly blow for blow on either side, but it's Doki that's able to turn one of those into a kill, looks for the second, can't quite connect, doesn't want to go too wide because of the pressure that might come through from Dirt. He's in a little bit of a danger sandwich here, and bullets are unfortunately the feeling right now as he keeps his head tucked down and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't end up too covered in the hot sauce of death. Otherwise, 40 seconds for them to see if they can build any from the rest of this utility, but it's P4 with a heck of a gun, tearing a heck of a song on the split side of blue. A fantastic take on the door. The spray and the drift around the head of Doki finally takes the bite, and they have 30 seconds. 30 seconds to try to collapse down on Blur. A big player, consistent, gets one, gets shut out. Vitality get a quick 3 points.